Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Battlefield Sports Network. I'm Matt Venezia, your host, as we're going to look at all the sports action from this week at Battlefield. The Bobcats had their first rivalry week as field hockey and volleyball took on Patriot. Let's kick the show off with some football.
Battlefield football suffered a 34-7 loss last week to Woodbridge on the road. Safety Kyle Canestra explained what went wrong for the Bobcats, but more importantly, what the guys have done since the loss in practice as the guys prepare for Chantilly next.
Last Thursday, it was a pretty rough game. We had trouble tackling and had a few blown coverages, not getting off the ball well. So this week we've really been working on just making sure we have no blown coverages, wrapping up in practice, going 100% and making sure we got everything squared away for this week.
The Bobcat offense was held in check against the Vikings as they could only get 7 points on the board. Wide receiver Kevin Zilnewski broke down what happened and what the team will bring into Chantilly.
We didn't play really battlefield football. We usually score more. We usually are a better offensive team than what we showed against Woodbridge. And we'll bounce back this week against Chantilly. We'll show everybody what we're really about on the offensive side.
The Bobcats dropped their second straight game at the hands of the Chantilly Chargers. The guys have a bye week this week, as they will have plenty of time to refocus before coming back home to take on Osborne. Battlefield varsity field hockey began their week Monday practicing in preparation for Tuesday's game at Osborne Park. The girls are looking to keep riding the hot hand as they are winners of their last two. Goalie Jennifer Richardson talked about the history behind this important season matchup.
I think OP is definitely one of our biggest opponents. We lost to them last year, but we also beat them. We've always been in contention for the conference championship with them. We beat them my freshman year, in the conference championship in double overtime. So I think definitely tomorrow's challenge will keep us on our heels and ready for Patriot.
Tuesday's game against Osborne Park was rained out. The girls are back on the field at home Thursday, September 20th, in the biggest game of the season against Patriot. Kathleen Dwyer discussed what the girls need to focus on and do to be successful against the Pioneers.
I think we just really have to work together as a team and really connect our passes. Recently at practice, we've been really pushing towards outside and protecting the center because that's the most vulnerable part of the field. So I think if we just do that, maintain our passes, keep up the communication, I think we're definitely going to be a big matchup for Patriot, especially last year, how competitive it was.
The team beat the Pioneers 2-0 on Thursday, with goals scored by Sydney Natson and Zoe Gorig, assisted by Riley Newen. Goalie Jennifer Richardson helped the cause with another shutout for the team. The team made up their canceled game against Osborne Park this past Friday, which the girls won 3-2 in a shootout. Goals scored by Rachel Bartheld and Megan Adams. The girls are next in action September 25th at Stonewall. Battlefield Volleyball took on Osborne Park this past Tuesday. The girls entered this matchup with a record of 6-2. With the biggest game of the season approaching against Patriot, Molly Moran broke down the rivalry, but the team right now is worried about Osborne Park.
Whenever we play Patriot, it's always a really high energy, intense game. I think other sports teams can attest for that too. I think that rivalry there really makes it for a great competitive game. Right now we're focused on taking care of OP. We know we can win this game. We have the skills to do so. We just have to take care of it on the court.
The Bobcats overcame a 2-0 set deficit to go on and stun the Yellow Jackets 3-2. Player of the game Carson Carroll made some flashy plays on the defensive side of the ball to help start up the comeback. Here's what she had to say about the win.
We were down 2-0, and, during our timeout, we were like, we have to get it together. We have to go full out effort, and I kind of tried to take as much charge that I could in the back row, and I was just going for every ball.
The girls made the fans who made the trip out to Osborne Park happy with the win. The Bobcats had under 48 hours to prepare for the biggest game of the season against the Patriot Pioneers. Both the Pioneers and the Bobcats have had this game marked on their calendars since scrimmages. The Pioneers came into town with the first of two between Battlefield and Patriot. Brianna Moss broke down the team's emotions coming into this anticipated matchup.
I think me personally and everyone on the team is so freaking excited for this game. Of course, these have been our rivals for years, and we've always just been so excited to play them. Yes, over the years it hasn't gone so well, but I think tonight is going to be the night where they totally go down, and we are going to win this game. I am completely confident. I'm sure that everyone on my team is confident. In my opinion, this is one of the most important games of our season, and I know that we are going to do amazing tonight.
It would be the Pioneers with the last laugh as they won this close matchup 3-0 in enemy territory. The Bobcats will have some home games coming up soon before seeing the Pioneers again October 9th. The girls are next in action Monday at Forest Park.
With this week's Battlefield action in the books, we say thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. From Battlefield Sports Network, I'm Matt Venezia, signing off.